Come on. Come on, girls. I want that fully scaled. That's the one. That is the one. They are fizzing literally everywhere. Right? They are literally fizzing everywhere. They're coming closer and closer. It's normally 7 o'clock. It's only half 5. But those two rods there are bang on the money. And yeah, this is going to happen. I'll have a tenner bet with all of you. I'll be skinned. Oh, that's it. That's the first time I've actually wanted to sit by the rods, because I've got a feeling. Woo-hoo. If we just assess it right now, I'd have to say it's the first time I've sat by the rods, and I've got a little gut feeling within the next hour, one of those little bad boys is going to have a little ripper, and yeah, it's coming up for that time. They've been fizzing like hell further out, and this is where I personally could chuck out something like a chod rig or whatever. Not. Can't stand that rig. It's not for me. That literally now, just over there, they are what, a rod length away, and they're coming closer in. It's taken a little longer today, but I've had a big common, a big linear, 2 nights in a row. I had a fish, and I've got a feeling, just a gut feeling. That's why I'm sat by the rods now. That this is going to go off. One of these is going to go. The only thing I did change. I changed to, instead of pellet, I was using the halibut pellet and the mini mix pellet from Blake's, and the only thing I changed was the hemp. I've put out chili hemp. I don't know, it's some, yeah, they don't seem, I think it's just coincidence, they're not in as close, but I think they will be. And what I might do today, instead of going back to the swim over there, I'm just gonna might just peg up in here and just go and get the pod, put the buzzers on, and fish in here, because there's more fish congregated in here than I've seen in the whole lake. As you can tell, I've got wicked hay fever. I'm struggling like hell, but I'm going to sit on these rods now, and yeah, let's hope that fully scaled. I haven't. Oh, it's fizzing like hell. There's 2 of them. That's so close. There's been a fully scaled, mid-30, fully scaled, and she's got my name written all over her. And yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. So, it's come to the end of the day, lights fading, the mozzies and the midgies are out. I've went and got my rod pod. I'm going to leave these 2 rods out, these close in ones. They're going to do a bite. I've just got that massive feeling. I've got that feeling. What I did see was that fully scaled down there for the last 2 nights. If I can catch her, happy days. So I'm going to put the rods on buzzers. Because the other night I did actually wake up to the bud that the rod was screaming, the clutch was going, but I'm not sure how quick that was. You never know when you're asleep. So I'm going to put them on the buzzers tonight, and yeah, let's see if we can catch that fully scaled. And if not, they've been out here fizzing a little bit further out. So tomorrow, bit of exploratory. I'm going to have a little lead about tomorrow, a little bit further out from this swim, but I'm in the right swim. We've seen more fish in this swim than I've seen on the whole lake. So yeah, the honing in was still good, and yeah, so I'm happy. But they're just, I think they're eating eggs or something. They're preoccupied, fizzing too much, and not just like fizzing little bits. They're fizzing up. So I think they're smashing the eggs up, and but I think once they've done that, they'll be on that gravel spot. Hopefully by the morning we'll see whether we get that fully scaled. Never know, you never know. These happy days, mush.
Huh? It don't get no more real. Yeah. Loving life, mate. Life is good. It was, I think just the amount of fish that were on these rods or just behind them, and then not a single bleep on the rods. And I've caught, well, 3 nights in a row I've had bites, and apart from last night. So yeah, something's way on. Whether they're eating the eggs or whatever, I don't know. But onwards and forwards, knees bent, back straight, on we go. I'm gonna carry on, and I've got to wake myself up. I feel absolutely terrible today. A couple of hours sleep's not great, but once we're up, have a coffee and plan B, I think. Right, well, executive decision. I'm going to have to bin off my little close-in spots, because it's the weather's changed. When it was bright sunshine, really hot, they were in there, and yesterday it changed, and they were coming on the periphery of where they were, but they just didn't come in, and so I'm going to have to. Originally, when I first got here yesterday, I had a little play out here, didn't I? 11 wraps, and I'm going to just put out single hook baits, slide some mini mix pellet down, single hook bait, and I'll see if we can just nab one in this open water. I've seen a few, they're over by the side of the weed. It's an odd one because you can't really get at it. There's a guy over that side, and maybe if I put the Don the waders, I can get one down the side of this weed bed. So that's the plan, and yeah. So we've still got, all day today and tonight and part of tomorrow. So yeah, just you've got to keep at it, and that's carp fishing. Look at this lot, chaotic carping as usual. Right, this is the first of the 11 wrappers. Let's see whether we got it on that shallow bar area. Oh no, it's nice and clear. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that'll do. Oh yeah. Nah, that's solid. Completely solid. Right, that last rod, thought I'm just gonna wing one out there, and that landed, literally didn't even drop. There must be a weed bed to the surface out there. Brought it back a little bit, and it's 11 2/3. We just wrapped it up, and it's got a lovely drop. So that one's in the deeper water, and then these two are in about 4 foot, and that one I'd say is probably about 8, 9 foot. So you never know, they might be a bit further down when the weather's it's gloomy today. So yeah, hopefully this will work. Come on girls. I want that fully scaled. That's the one. That is the one. Oh, that's it. For the last 2 nights, at least the last 2 nights, there's a 35-pound fully scaled mirror, and she's been here. So I'm not saying I'm going to catch her, because I don't know. That's up to the carp gods, but you've got to be in it to win it. They are fizzing literally everywhere, right? They are literally fizzing everywhere. Yeah, loving life, mate. Life is good. Carp fishing brings that home to you. It can kick you while you're down. It can kick you. And then boom, it's all forgotten. This is the chance. This is the one. Got to go for it. Sorry, guys.